If you take a guy that was making $2,000 a month, busting his butt at a factory and say, here's $3,000 a month and you get to stay home and play Xbox, he has never been happier in his entire life. And it only took 1,000 extra dollars to stop taxing the 2,000 that he was getting three the whole time. Just stop taxing it. And now he thinks it's a win-win. Hail Caesar. Before we go to another thing too
Wait,
is that,
wait, I got one thing
okay, go ahead.
along the same lines.
Yeah.
In the end of this, they're going to rip the band-aid off. There's going to be pain,
Mhm.
and then there's going to be bodies left over. And those bodies, yes, they will be working a lot and a lot harder.
Mhm.
But here's how he wins them back, just like that.
Mhm.
Exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
Not just the taxation part, but he's going to say, all you guys who are left over in the feds, your GS scales just went up $10,000 a piece.
That's it.
And boom, all the people that were Trump supporters who are right now are very angry at him are instantly back because they got their job, they kept their job, and they got a $10,000 raise, and there's no income taxes, and there's no tax on overtime. They just got a huge raise.
And you know what, boys? We just wanted to get the bad actors out. Here's your telework days back.
Yep.
And that's it.
Well, that sounds like a great resolution. I hope it comes to that. I want to thank Joe.
Hold,
You have
hold
one
on.
more thing you want to say, Joe?
One more thing. It's because I got this thing now where, look, people, you're not smarter than me. You're not. Jump in these comments and I will embarrass you. And ask me, you want to ask me how I know these things, I'll tell you. You're watching Caesar on the rise, right? And I'll tell you here. Julius Caesar had a nephew called Augustus. Julius Caesar's plan was to become the emperor of Rome, right? And then he named Augustus his heir. When Julius Caesar was murdered, he left his crazy amount of fortune to Augustus. The first thing Augustus did was give all that money away to the Romans, and they were screaming for these people's heads who murdered Julius Caesar. They renamed the month of July to July for Julius Caesar. And Augustus said, I want the next month. That's why August is named after Augustus. And I want the same amount of days.